Thanks very much for including cruise in today's session. As you are all aware, it's a growing market and it's increasingly visible all around the tourism industry. I guess that's why we've been invited today. It's growing exponentially in South Australia and all around Australia. It brings many thousands of visitors into South Australian ports. Some stats quickly. Last year we had 32 cruise ship visits, 13,500 passengers did shore excursions, 66,000 people disembarked, that's crew and passengers, and estimated $16.1 million in direct expenditure to the economy, which brought 77 full-time equivalent jobs. Next year, bigger and better. It's updated from that. We're now up to 52 scheduled cruise ship visits with a capacity of 111,000 passengers and crew coming into South Australia. P&O Australia will be home porting from Adelaide for 6 days. Ovation of the Seas carries 4,500 odd people. Remember that cruise ship passengers only stay in port for about 8 to 10 hours. Only 20 to 40% take shore excursions, which are sold on board the ship. The remainder are independent. Shore excursions are arranged by contracted inbound tour operators or ITOs. When you're thinking about targeting a cruise ship market, one of the things that was mentioned earlier, authenticity, genuine engagement and authenticity is really highly valued by our passengers, whether it's interaction with volunteers, whether it's being part of an experience. They are experience seekers, as a term you've probably heard as well. Yes, they're price sensitive. For shore excursions that are sold on board the ships, the ITOs source experiences that they think will sell. They like things that they can tailor, that they will be different than the next ITO. They want things that are really easy to do, but they are very, very price sensitive and very, very hard taskmasters when it comes to pricing. They look for a wholesale price and they will sell on to the cruise line, and then that will be marked up by the cruise line as well. They're all tough negotiators. They're all going to want your firstborn and a number of other things. They will want a lot of you. They will want you to be available 24/7, and they will want you to be able to accept a very late cancellation without penalty. Looking at independent passengers, this is the Port Adelaide Cruise Terminal. They can sometimes be a bit more adventurous. They're still price sensitive. They still need access to information either when they arrive or online. And you'll need to be on a public transport route or very easily accessible. And there are volunteers in each port to help passengers. If there's an appealing option for passengers, they might take it up, they might not. Accessing and booking must be easy. They must be able to get there. They want to learn about where they are. They want a genuine engagement. It comes back to a genuine knowledge by the operators and the authenticity of the experience. The question is, are you ready to play in the space? There are rewards from increased visitation, but there are no certainties. Weather plays a huge role with cruise ship visitation. If you want to get into the market, do you want to do it independently or as part of an organised shore excursion? And does your business and attraction allow you to work with uncertainty? If you want to go it alone, or do you want to partner with someone else, what can you offer to passengers and to ITOs, to the tour operators? Is it something that people will pay for? Be really pragmatic and realistic when you're actually self-assessing. Yes, you want to play. You've had a long, hard look at yourself, and yes, you want to play. Are you accessible? Are you easy to find? Do you offer good value? You can't come into the cruise terminal and tout for business. You can offer us information to provide. Will it cause you grief if you staff expecting that people will turn up and they don't? Yes, you want to be part of a shore tour. Sometimes there could be 20 or 30 or 40 coaches leaving the cruise terminal. You need to engage with an ITO, sell them your experience and sell them yourself. You need to be able to give them a wholesale price and accommodate late notice cancellations. Free activities actually can be definitely included on shore excursions. ITOs love them if it adds value to their experience. This is in Port Lincoln, they're very cute, Boston Bay Jazz. How do you get in the game? You need to do some homework about who or what your competition is, and that includes attractions, shopping, leisure time or other options as well. Be realistic and be positive. If, and only if it stacks up for you, you need to get some information sorted. I'm sure you all have brochures, websites, whatever. Make sure the right people know. Make sure you're registered through the Australian Tourism Data Warehouse for SATC, which is online and it's free to list. Make sure the people in SATC know that you're there, and the local visitor centre as well. Be proactive, be enthusiastic, don't be pushy. People are going to just get turned off by that. But be organised and welcoming, both with the ITOs and then with your guests. You can work with more than one ITO if you want to. Just have something that you can tailor for each different one. If you want to get on a shore excursion itinerary, make sure you've got effective and concise information. Let the ITOs know what you offer, complete information, timing, costing, all those sorts of things. Tell them what you can change, what can't be changed, and that you're happy to tailor for them. Where's all this mysterious information? We have a cruise ready information sheet, and it's on the website at the link that's shown there. SATC corporate website industry tools is probably the shortest thing to look at. Email the ITOs that are listed on there and let them know all the information and your availability. So we've got these floating sources of potential visitors, and you're all ready. It's a golden goose, right? Well, not necessarily. These clients, like any others, are going to expect good experience. They'll talk about it, they'll blog about it, they'll use social media, they'll talk to the crew and passengers on board the ship. So word gets around, good and bad. Cruise lines have pretty fixed practices, so please respect those when you're working with cruise ships. It can bring lots of potential visitors and customers to your attraction or experience. It's good for the state to have lots of variety and lots of different offerings. It's not a consistent business stream, but for the right business it can work very well, as long as you are able to deal with the vagaries of perhaps no one turning up. Sun's setting on my time already. That was a very short 6 minutes. Please read the Cruise Ready information sheet if you want to play in this area. If you'd like to find out more, there are my contact details. Please get in touch with me. I'd be very happy to have a chat with anyone about any of this. Thank you.